But during the fighting, Paphos, we were forced to leave our homes and we were running for our lives. But I did not want to lose my photos, and they're very important to me. I put it behind the metal cupboard in case the house got burgled and burned. We left where we lived and started living in tents in the graveyard. One day, both parties agreed a truce to let people go back to their homes and pick up whatever they can of their possessions. Other people, they ransacked the house, but they didn't see this album. It was hidden behind the cupboard. When I went back, that's the first thing I looked for. My first photo is 7 months and 8 days. That's the very first photo.
It's gorgeous.
That I managed.
You look very chubby.
Chubby. Always been chubby. I like my food.
Don't we all?
Sweets, baklava, Turkish delights, Cadbury's chocolate.
So that's you dressed as a girl?
Yes, she dressed me like a girl, look.
Why are you wearing a dress?
I'm the 5th son of my mother. She wanted a daughter.
So what did you think about being dressed as a girl?
I don't know, I'm so young, I'm only 2 years old. What choice did I have? I had to bear with it. And my mum really longing for a girl.
Yeah.
Eventually, the 6th, she had a daughter.
But they weren't all by the same man, were they?
You're not going to believe this. We went to cinema one day, my dad and my brother, and we were watching black and white movie. And you know the actor called Errol Flynn? And my mother liked as your idol.
Well, at least you'll let me kiss you goodbye, won't you? Oh!
When we come out of the cinema, this guy passed by on a bicycle, and my mom went, "Ah! Look, Errol Flynn!" Wasn't Errol Flynn? He lived there, he lives this look-alike. That was it. It's finished. My father's marriage is over. My father left in 1953, my mother left 1954.
Her 5 children were looked after by your grandparents.
That is correct. We had a good income, good properties, good vineyards. We were very comfortable.
He was mayor of Paphos as well, wasn't he, your grandfather? And you liked your grandfather?
Oh, right, he brought me up.
Yeah.
When my mum left me at 3 years old.
Yeah.
And he and my grandma took care of us.
And who's this?
That's Uncle Sally. He's in the British Army,
Okay.
defending democracy. Mussolini,
Of
Hitler.
course.
He had to go and defend. Yes.
So were your parents British citizens?
Of course.
Yeah.
They never become Cypriots, ever.
And
they
your
had to-
grandparents?
Same,
Same.
British.
And this is an amazing photograph. Who's this?
Still, my grandfather and his brothers.
Okay.
They're wearing fezzes.
Fezzes.
Yeah.
Turkish. They're fantastic photographs.
Yeah, Ottoman.
Ottoman. So they're all Ottoman.
Oh yeah, very modern. Look, almost shirt and tie, but
Yeah.
still wearing fezzes. Oh, this one.
This one.
This one.
Yeah.
That's Boy Scout.
A Boy Scout.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? And who? That's Ataturk. Is that Ataturk behind? Yeah.
This was outside our school in Paphos.
So were you a supporter of Ataturk?
Ataturk is a savior. Because if it was Ataturk, there would be no Turkey today. It'd be all smashed to pieces. It'd be worse than Iraq.
What did you do as a scout?
We used to go on mountains, camping, how to survive and playing musical instruments. But war kills everything. My village was called Aydın in Turkish or Ayoyanis in Greek. In 1963, Greek police officers in their uniform were shooting, not direct to us, but above our heads to scare us off. So our teacher said, everyone run to their lives. So the whole school ran. And that was the last time we went to school. That was in December. So until July, the 6 months, there's been nothing but bloodshed. We were confined into our homes, attacked, and we were being pushed into a smaller area in Paphos. And we didn't know whether we were going to live or die. Every day we waited to die. It's horrible. My brothers got injured, my friends got killed. People I knew, like travel agency, shoe shop owner, postman, teachers. We were not army, we were just people. But we had to form a kind of army to protect self-defense. We were just ordinary people. We had about 4 or 5 guns, very little. We didn't have any organization to send us arms. I didn't want to leave. Oh, there was war going on. I didn't want to leave Cyprus. I really didn't want to leave. But because my grandfather said, there is no future for you for next 10 years, God knows when. There's no schools. All schools are shut. So what future do we have? So my grandfather said, go to London. Your parents are there, mom and dad. Go there, you have better chance in life. He was right.
But the Turks and the Greeks, when you grew up, they got on okay, didn't
We
they?
had no problem. People, as a people, don't have problem with each other. Until 1964, when my dad bought me a ticket, my brother, we got on the boat in Limassol, left Limassol, through Italy, France, and Victoria Station. When we got on the boat, we were showing our quarters, which was bottom of the boat, shared by 15 people. And there was another man sleeping in my bed. I showed him my card and he showed me his card. And they were both 141. So I went all the way up again. Then I showed the officer in charge. I said, look, there's a man in my bed, what am I gonna do? So he gave me another ticket and I started walking back down. He said, no, up. There was only 2 beds in my room.
So were you in first class?
Yes. So my brother used to get up 8 to go to his breakfast, otherwise he'll miss it. But me, I used to wait in my bed, and they used to knock on my door, come in, and they used to serve me on my bed. That was my journey.
So when you came over, who met you?
My father did. Picked me up, took me to my mother's house. And she kept me sleeping on the couch for 6 months. She didn't give me a bed. And she had 3 beds upstairs empty.
Did she not want you there?
What can I do? Where do I go? What choice do I have?
And was your brother with you too?
My brother was taken away and my father took him. My mum remarried, my father remarried. So when I came to England, my mum had a stepfather. If I go to my dad, it's stepmother. So either side, I got the poke in the eye.
This picture?
This was in Bimpiba.
Yeah.
That's what I had to do. I had to go and work. As I went to school, I had to work to make my living. Because otherwise, who's going to pay my rent? I started working at straight away. From within a few months arriving in England. My mother wouldn't give me a room. I had to sleep in a settee in the kitchen.
Right.
Until I make money.
Yeah.
Paid her £1.50 and she gave me a room.
Yeah.
So you learn in England that you nothing for nothing, you got to work. And every time they wash me a shirt, they charge me a shilling. Got married in Limassol, 1973. I'm hooked on her badly.
I'm not surprised. She's lovely, your wife, isn't she?
I'm hooked. I said, this is the girl of my dreams. I was so happy because I'm finding a home. To me, it was the happiest thing ever could happen.
So it's so nice that we have the memory of the wedding day. And I was so young and innocent, and it's just, I look at it now and I feel, wow, you know, you change so much.
So
Yeah,
what
that's
do you
good.
think about Argun's, the fact that he saved his photo album?
I think it's beautiful. Because if he didn't, then I wouldn't have these pictures to look. everything is in the memory, obviously, but when you look at things, it reminds you.
If my house was being bombed, I would take my phone and my charger. And the reason for that, I know that sounds really bad, but the reason for that, no. The reason for that is because,
Phone and a charger.
No. The reason for that is because they would most likely take us to a house, and most houses have plugs. So then what I would do is then I'd charge my phone, make sure it was charged, so then I could keep in contact with everyone and all my family to make sure that they're all okay. That's the reason. And that's the only reason I'd take my phone. Like, I wouldn't care about like social media and stuff. It would be because like so I can keep in contact with the rest of the family.
Through my experience, Alara, sometimes when you have this emergency that you have to come out of the house, all you care at that moment is your life and your family's life.
Yeah, obviously.
And
But if
that
I
is the
took something
you just
with
want
me,
to be safe. You don't care about phones, because at your age you will be with your family.
At my age, we didn't have phones.
no. But like I was saying, like nowadays, someone would probably take their phone.
Pictures were very important to me, my childhood.
That's why you took this before.
If I didn't
then
take
again-
it, I wouldn't have childhood photos. Finish. Like
But I would have those childhood photos.
you didn't take it with you, and that's it.
I would make sure I had all of my family.
Oh,
Make sure family's with you, yeah?
Yeah, and Alfie.
Alfie, yeah, baby.
Alfie the dog.
Yeah.
and I think we're all proud of Grandpa.
Yeah.
Are we not proud of Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yes, we all are.
Why are you proud of Grandpa?
Because he endured so much in his life, and he's still
See my mum?
Okay. Don't worry.
many people, if they go so much, they become so harsh and unhappy. But Argun, although he's gone, I had a very good childhood, and I had a very happy home and all that. And for him to go through all that and be so positive and love people, and he helps everyone, I think that's amazing. Not many people can achieve that. He never feel angry with anyone, as if what happened to him is just fine. And I feel we should be proud of that.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Thank you.
See, I was telling my wife this morning, I said, look at my mother. She was happily married to a man with 3 sons. If she didn't divorce him and marry to my dad, I wouldn't be here.
That's exactly what he was telling me.
So I said-
And the children.
I said, life is a destiny. And it happened. And because it happened, we're here and they're here.
And he said he
wouldn't
would have
have-
not have you.
I wouldn't have my son, my daughter, my
Yes.
grandchildren. It wouldn't have happened. So it's life. Life is a destiny. You take it as it comes.